So, continuing from last time...
The scars left on Ymir were fortunately much more shallow than anyone had anticipated.
Okay,
Partly
Rean will
thanks
talk
to the
for
fact that
us.
the number of assailants was relatively small, there were no fatalities. And the next morning, everyone worked together to clean up the damages and restore the village to its original form. However, my father was heavily wounded, and he had been in a deep sleep ever since. And while we knew his injuries weren't life-threatening, he would still need to be under careful watch for some time. Meanwhile,
Damn, someone's looking fine.
You're set on leaving now, aren't you?
I am. I realized that with Dad unconscious, I should probably stay and protect Ymir in his place. Maybe you could even say that I've got a duty to do so as his son. But I've got something else that I need to do. And to me, that takes priority.
If that's your decision, Rean, then I've no intention of stopping you. Like I said when you and Elise first left here to attend Thor's and Saint Astraea, it's a mother's duty to watch over her children and wish them well as they fly the nest.
Mom, thanks.
I'll be sure to watch over your father and this village in your absence. Do all that you can to bring Princess Alfin and Elise back safely.
Will do.
Toval, Celine, please, take care of him.
You can count on me. On my honor as a member of the Bracer Guild, I'll do everything in my power to see your request through.
I'd tag along even if he said no.
Of course you would.
It's about time we went and looked for Emma.
Thanks, you two. I'll be counting on you. Okay, Mom. I'll see you soon.
Take care, and may the goddess watch over you.
Your mom's a strong woman, all right.
She really is. I'll have to do everything I can to bring Elise and Princess Alfin back safely so that I don't let her down. No, I will bring them back.
Guess we can skip the pep talk if you're that fired up, huh? Make sure to try and repay all that support she's given you the next time you swing by here.
Speaking of next time, it's time to go. We're stopping by the valley before leaving, aren't we?
Yeah, I want to see how Valimar's doing. Once we're ready, let's head out.
So, as I had been trying to say, last time we watched Ymir get attacked. And unfortunately, as Rean stated, his father got hurt. Thankfully, he's alive. He's just out of commission for a while. However, Rean, despite his father being hurt, still needs to look for his classmates. So that's what we're going to be doing in this act. We're going to go running around and see who we can find and bring them back potentially. Aww. That's adorable. Hey there, you two. I'm finally ready for business again, so if there's anything you need before you head off, just let me know. Perfect timing. Alright, Rean, let me give you the rundown on how upgrading slots work. Upgrading slots? I didn't know you could do that. Didn't we do that in the last game? Well, that's cause upgrading an Arcus unit to Orbinates only recently became possible. I swear to God, we did them last time. For starters, take this. Isn't this a rare quartz? Uh-huh. As you know, rare quartz give you more bane for your mirror than your garden variety quartz. The problem was, before now, our Arcus ordnance weren't capable of drawing out their full potential. Really. Yep, getting your hands on fancy quartz, but not getting the most out of them's kind of a waste, don't you think? Fortunately, though, now you can. And that's what upgrading slots is all about. The Reinford Company developed the tech and showed factories all across the country how to do it. Well, now that you've heard the introductory spiel, the next step is to try it out for yourself, yeah? You're gonna need some setup first, so here you go, just for you. I got a shit ton more than that. All yours. I'm confident you'll make the most of them. Let's just call it an investment in one kid's very bright future. Sure, we'll go with that. Well then, let me know if you ever need to modify your Obnit. Or if you need to customize any weapons for that matter. Oh, and one more thing. My wife said she wanted to talk to you about something. Could you go speak to her before you leave? Oh, she did? Of course, Leo. Of course, this is all stuff we basically already know. And since this is New Game Plus, it doesn't matter because I think all my slots are all maxed out. Also, interesting news. Earlier today, I was looking around for thumbnail ideas and getting my images correctly, when I just so happened to find screenshots of Farewell O's Ymir. Supposedly, this has been released in Japan. Can you believe whose screenshots I found? If you said Crow, you're right. I saw images of Crow and oh mama, he's hot. He looks so good. So obviously I know exactly what game I'm getting. But of course, before we get there, we need to complete this series and then Tales of Reverie. And then, hopefully by then, Farewell O Ymir will have been released here. I also want to get Tales of Daybreak because I did quite enjoy that. Obviously, as you could tell, the more I play more of the Legend of Heroes series, the more I just fall in love with it. So, yeah. Thankfully, the initial crutch that I had with this game, which was Crow. If it didn't have Crow, I didn't want anything to do with it. But since I tried the Daybreak game, I have to say I'm far more open to future games without him. Even though I will still prefer games with him. Oh, look who it is. Excuse me. Good morning. Is everyone here all right? You know, after what happened yesterday? Oh, we're all fine. We suffered some minor burns from the fire, but nothing major. Not everybody was fortunate, though, which is why we want to do what we can to help others. And to that end, we're starting a brand new service here, trading. Trading? That's right. The village wasn't too badly damaged, but all the repairs are still going to be costly. So, as you can imagine, everyone's a bit short on Mira. That's where trading comes in, because it doesn't cost Mira. We've been giving people small goods and Mira for unneeded items for a while now. This is just an extension of that, really. That does sound like a pretty good idea. It's a genius, if I do say so myself. And, of course, you're both welcome to make use of the service as well. I don't think I've ever used trading. think I should at least make one of these so that if I get more U material, I could just do that. But why does she have a Zemirian ore shard? I think everything here... Yeah, I'm pretty sure everything we're seeing here is stuff that must have carried over from New Game Plus. I mean, New Game. The save file I beat, I mean. You platinum Metaphor a couple of days ago. Good for you! I'm glad... despite you platinum it, I'm going to assume the fact that you did and that you enjoyed it. So that's going to be worth something. I couldn't take it. I had to play some more of Cold Steel. I love this game so much. And I am ecstatic because of the fact that when I was looking for screenshots and whatnot, I found some screenshots of Farewell O Zymeria. Oh my god, the game looks so good, and even better, it contains Crow. Supposedly it contains Rean. I've only seen pictures of Crow and Altina. Oop. How do I access my map here? Hit all the buttons till something happens.
I'm up!
My turn.
Okay. Don't need to go there from the looks of it. And I don't need to talk to everybody. So that must mean that I think I may be done here? Question mark? I'm also, for those of you who are now just joining, I am doing this by a guide because there is so much to do in this game, and this is 100% run on Nightmare. And the things that I need to do is so minute that you wouldn't think of them. Talk to Camilla, I got that, I got more dial scope. Okay, so according to this, I mean, I can just head off to the next bit. Okay, I'm good with that. Yeah. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hello, Valimar.
Well, here we are.
Finally getting used to walking on this snow. The Divine Knight's exactly how you left him, too.
Thankfully. It wouldn't have surprised me if Vita had tried messing with him, but he looks just fine.
Speaking of, do you have any idea what she might be after? She knows Valimar is here, but as far as I can tell, she's not interested in stealing or destroying him. For now, anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that could very well change, knowing her.
It's kind of weird when you think about it. He's probably one of the biggest threats to the Noble Alliance.
I've got no idea what goes on in that head of hers. But I'd say that there's a good chance her and the Noble Alliance's goals aren't as perfectly aligned as you might think. And if that's true, whatever she's doing is probably for the benefit of Ouroboros.
And whatever they're up to, well, that's never quite a good thing.
You said the Anguis are the top brass in the society, right, Toval? If she's that high up, I wouldn't be surprised if that is the case.
Well, whatever she wants. Can't see it being good news for us. They've been trouble all over the continent in the past. I dread to think what they've got in store here in Erebonia.
But, well, at least we've got time to stop them. Things could have ended a lot worse yesterday if not for Valimar's help. I can't even imagine the ways Ymir would have suffered if we didn't stop that magic knight. I'll need to thank him when he wakes up.
That will not be necessary.
I was about to say, I don't think this thing sleeps. Hello, Valimar.
Whoa!
Valimar?
I suppose one night was enough for you to recover a little bit of your mana. Not enough to freely move around, though, I'm guessing.
Correct. Further rest will be required in order to return to full capacity.
Okay, get as much rest as you need. We'll call on you if anything else happens, okay?
Acknowledged.
Wow, easy enough to communicate with him, huh?
Even though it's mostly the cat that's doing the communicating.
Then again, I think that one Gordius class robot could technically talk too.
Is something wrong?
Oh, no, just thinking.
Toval?
I sense a change has occurred in your group since I last entered a state of inactivity.
Yeah. We're down a member.
Confirming the absence of the waveform of one member. Assuming that some form of irregularity has occurred.
Well, you're not wrong.
Wait, is he talking about Elise?
Maybe. He appears to be aware of what's going on around him to an extent.
Valimar, we're gonna be leaving this region for a while. My sister and the princess have been taken away, and we're going to rescue them. Plus, I need to find and reunite with my classmates too. So take this chance to recover as long as you need, okay?
Classmates, I assume that this word refers to those who have aided you in overcoming the trial to become an awakener.
Yeah, is that a big deal or something?
Valimar?
Confirming waveform locations. Excluding the Awakener of Azure, the remainder appear relocated in 3 different regions. All vital signs are normal.
I'm honestly surprised that Crow would be counted among them, but then again, he was technically there.
Hold up a sec.
Does that mean you know where all of them are?
I see now. Do you remember when you overcame the trial to become Valimar's Awakener? Well, obviously, you weren't alone when you did that. You were with the rest of Class VII. And it sounds like, thanks to them being there with you, they've all been recognized as secondary contractors at the same time.
Oh! So that's how... Please, Valimar, tell me where they all are.
Detecting approximate locations using geographical database. 3 are to the southeast in the Celtic region.
Of course they're in Celtic.
3 are to the northeast in the Nord region. 3 are to the south-southeast in the Legrand region. This concludes a list of locations of all 9 secondary contractors. All vital signs appear normal.
Yep, that's all of them. That confirms my theory.
They're all okay. They're really okay.
Crybaby.
I'm really happy for you. Though I sure wasn't expecting us to get confirmation of their safety quite like this.
Look at you crying away. And you call yourself a man.
Okay, there's no need to dish on him that way, Celine. Just because he's a man doesn't mean he can't cry. Men are perfectly capable of showing emotion, too.
Quiet, you.
Oh, come on. You can't pretend you aren't breathing a sigh of relief right along with us.
Especially since part of it concerns Emma.
This means Emma's safe too, you know.
Oh, I, for one, am definitely breathing a sigh of relief. Still, all 3 locations are a ways away from Ymir.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the Noble Alliance has got control of key locations all over the country on top of it all. On the plus side, they're all on the eastern side of the Empire, but getting to them ain't exactly gonna be a walk in Motter Park.
Oh hey, wait! Valimar, can't you use the spirit path?
Affirmative. Doing so would consume all of my current mana power.
Spirit Path?
What's that?
It's the name given to a really old means of travel. Using it will allow us to travel instantly to even distant locations.
Seriously?
How?
You know how there are still remnants of animism all across Erebonia, right? Well, places like that are connected to one another by spirit veins. And Valimar has the ability to use those veins to travel.
Yeah, that's kinda going over my head.
In other words, it's an old form of magic.
But basically, you're saying it's like an invisible road that connects places like Legram to here or wherever else?
Exactly. The spirit path can only be used between areas where animism had a hold, though. The other drawback is that taking it will use up what little mana Valimar's been able to recover. Which means that until he's recovered enough to travel again, we won't be able to come back here.
I see. Personally, I can't think of any better options. I think we should give it a try. What do you think?
It sounds worth a shot to me. Now all that's left is to pick which place we should head to first.
Right. Keldic, the Nord Highlands, or Legram. I think Keldic is the closest to here. Maybe we should try heading there first?
Keldic, huh? I'm down. Should make a good test run for this whole spirit path deal.
All decided? Come with me then.
What are you up to, Celine?
Right. The monument would have ties to animism.
This seems like a good enough spot. Are you both ready?
Ready.
Anytime.
Valimar, open the spirit path. Our destination is Keldic. I'll lend you all the support I can, too.
Acknowledged.
Damn, Valimar is just so cool.
Activating spirit path.
Whoa, hey, the ground's glowing.
It's more than just the ground.
What's this?
All right, here we go.
Woohoo! Road trip, road trip, road trip. Super cat!
This is the spirit path?
We all saw Celine, right?
It's like nothing I've ever felt. It's both cool and warm at the same time. And at the end of this path, some of my classmates are waiting for me.
I think he said there's 3 in each region.
Which ones, I don't know. But I'll find every single one of them. I'll bring us all back together, no matter what it takes.
Rean is quite determined. And you know that determination's gonna do him a lot of good with what's ahead. Ashen Chronicles. Act 1. Bum ba da dum bum bum! Off the way we go to the Lanaru Nature Park. Lanara, whatever. Luniana? You know what? I'm just gonna go with what I had. Did we make it? Oh, hey, I know this place. It's the Lunaria Nature Park. Ah, so that's where we are. I knew this place looked kind of familiar. We must be in the deepest part of the forest, too. If I recall correctly, the nature park's about northwest of Keldic, right? Sounds right to me. But it's been a while since I was last here. You were sent here for our very first field study. Bum. I'd forgotten how many stone monuments there were here. They're vestiges of old animism. Anyway, nice to say we made it here safely enough. It's a nice hiding spot for Valimar, too. I doubt anyone will find him here. Unless they just happen to be hiking through the woods. Valimar? Getting us here must have used up all his remaining mana. My guess is it'll be 2 or 3 days before he wakes up again. In other words, we're stuck here. Well, I mean, she did warn you before we went off on this journey that that was going to be the case. As far as I'm aware, this region's under the complete control of the Alliance, too. We're gonna need to stay alert. Yeah. Well, no time like the present, as they say. We should start looking for any kind of clues relating to my classmates. Got it. Let's make our way out of the park then. What's up, Celine? Did you notice something? This feels somehow familiar. Oh wait, is it the higher elements? You've noticed it too? Yep, I was right. The higher elements seem to be present here. Like in the old schoolhouse. That's time, space, and mirage, right? The three that aren't usually active? What do you think's causing that to happen? Who knows? Something's clearly out of balance, but beyond that, I can't say. The monsters are significantly more dangerous compared to before, too. I can sense it. We're going to need to tread lightly. Gotcha. I'm not too worried about that, considering I seem to just completely annihilate them, like, just back in Ymir. But I'm not gonna voice over, like, little stuff like this, because this is basically stating the obvious. Like, he's basically saying, oh, look, an orbital charging station. I love Rean's outfit in this game. I was impressed when I played it. It's like, oh my god, this is a pretty nice looking outfit. I don't think I have the ability quite to mess with... Oh, maybe I do. I do, okay. I don't need to be bringing him into this nonsense and
Chest, I wonder what...
having him just die on the spot. Not fixing. That's basically the problem that we're going to be facing with every new game. Adjusting the audio to where it's a good point where it's not too quiet, but it's also not overpowering me. Oh gosh, it feels nice to come back to this game. Not gonna lie, when I was playing Cold Steel 1 and we had gotten to the end, I was kind of like, okay, I think I've had my fill for a while. And then, out of nowhere, yesterday particularly, I was like, you know, I really, really want to play... Oh, there's the map. I just want to make sure. I really want to continue playing Cold Steel 2. I don't think it's been that long since we've played
I could probably
what?
fish here.
Oh. Unfortunately, I do have to fish. Unfortunately, if I want 100% this game, the fishing mechanics are unfortunately a part of the spiel. Even if I royally hate it.
Caught one.
Let's do this one more time and see what happens. Oh, whoops. Why was I just staring and not clicking the button? Oh my god. Okay. That turbo mode also affects this. For some reason, I did not think that would be the case, but apparently that is very much the case. Why wasn't it giving me